Hello, everybody. It's me, Ray-Kon here. And I hope you've all had a wonderful week. Oh, yeah. You good? Yeah, bad? Hopefully, everything's good. But for now, let's just start with it. Now, first off, Friday. We're finally here. The weekend is here, and I'm happy for all of you. You survived the week. Congrats, 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 congrats. Now, as for what we're discussing today, we shall be discussing something fairly important. Today, we shall be testing out a certain deck that I've been meaning and I've been questioning about its existence for a long while. It's been damn. Okay. The reason I've been questioning its existence is a certain archetype called the Nymph archetype. And shit, I'm gonna be bullied here. Hello, Skeleton. How are you? Please be gentle. I'm trying to struggle with cardboards, man. Come on, man, please. Hey, I gotta do please. Like the guy in my head, it's fucked up, man. It's just like, hey, can you just like contemplate like mercy, you know, man? Like, it's fairly good. Okay. Game face. It's gonna happen regardless. Anyway, so today we shall be dealing with the Nymph archetype. The Nymph archetype is a selection of cards that have been released very slowly, very damn slowly. But it basically just culminates into a certain amount of cards that have a restanding ability. Which is very neat. It's a generic restanding ability, which is something interesting, I guess, you know. But also, once more, to announce that once again, I am working with Saintly Scares in order to make funds for the. Fuck! Okay. Okay, skeleton. Okay. These things happen. For fuck's sake. I feel like I'm being attacked by the shadow people. What the fuck is this? It doesn't even appear on screen. Why don't they appear? Okay. Why are you doing this, man? Oh, god fucking damn it. The sounds I added to don't help. Oh, fucking damn it. It feels like I'm being attacked by freaking ghosts. What is this? Oh, god damn it. Damn it. Please. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I've looked it up. I'm supporting a fundraiser for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I'll have a thing in the corner soon as the stream starts. I'll jump into Cardfight. Let's get started. I can't even say shit anymore. I gotta update it. Give me a sec. Up. Pushing from just chatting. Now we're jumping the Cardfight. F. There we go. Beep. And there we go. Okay, there it is. There's everything. Jesus. Okay. So the cardboard we are talking about today is this particular cardboard here. And that is Pure Spear Dragon Selgogan. Weird that it's just a pure spear dragon, but like, you know, I'm not gonna have an archetype that can play around. I would have wished that it was more like an actual like nymph to add to them. That'd be pretty sweet. Or at least like hermits, like because it makes sense, because you know, but they're like, nah, sure, pure spear. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, Bastard reads as is. When decision is placed on Vanguard, choose up to one grade 2 or less card from your draw and call it to rear. If you call a unit with either Nymph or Hermit in its card name, reduce the next counterblast cost you may pay for that unit's auto ability by 1. Then, Auto Vanguard, when you play Wondrous Melody, search your deck for a draw or drop for up to one card with a Nymph or Hermit in its card name and call it to rear. And if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. And at the end of the battle, this unit attack, counterblast 1 or put 2 Wondrous Melodies from your drop at the bottom of the deck. Send this unit and engage 5k power -2 drive until the end of the turn. And if your opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 or greater, this unit also grades a core drive +1. So, fairly handy card and generally helps out with the archetype because the one thing problem with the archetype is that the archetype uses a lot of counterblast in order to do the Rekai's ability to get the restand and also the ability of Ryoto to search for the wondrous melodies is usually two counterblasts in order to do that. Obviously, you already have it. You don't really need to activate the Ryoto, but the idea of having the Ryoto out is to activate his ability and then get the Wanderer's Melody so you can dex in a bit more and then do this. So thanks to his ability, we get one counterblast free out of that combo. Because also in order to do the combo, we need this guy in the board in order to proc Ray-Kai. Also, nice thing about his ability is that we have a double call. So thanks to his ability, we can call from drop a once if somebody who is dead. So if Ryoto for some reason dies early on, we can just pick him up again when this unit's placed. So keep riding, keep riding, keep riding. So searching for our cards is going to be fundamentally important in this deck. Then thanks to his second abilities, when we activate the order, which said order also searches for us for another nymph. So we'll be able to pick up just any nymph or hermit that we're missing. But thanks to the order will help us pick up a nymph. So most likely it'll help us pick out either the Joa in order to have the guard restrict, so when it attacks, or maybe the Ray-Kai, so we can have the restand ability, or just maybe the Ray-Kai if we're already missing it. We whiffed it like 3 times. We can just have the other ability just thanks to Wondrous Melody to pick it up. It's not a very big top. It's just top 5, but it's good. But thanks to this ability, I'll be able to pick up another from drop or from deck. Thanks to the deck, it'll be extra deck thing, so it'd be fairly neat. And thanks to the last ability, we can have a restand, so we can have like an extra emphasis on how the deck will operate. So thanks to it, its attack pattern is very similar of just having everybody attacked, then he attacks, then thanks to the ability of Ray-Kai can restand, and thanks to this vanguard's ability, he will restand at the end of the battle. So we can just properly throw resources on. Obviously, the extra counterblast is not as good as I would like. But thanks to his extra ability, if we do have 2 Wondrous Melodies in the drop zone, so if we drew them in or something, we can recycle them back into the deck and they can be searched for all over again. So overall, it's not a bad archetype. Also, the extra drive, which is fairly neat. Just if you want to make a deck that's semi-passable, just add the extra drive on the restand, or just give it an extra drive in general, and then the card's sort of passable. So that's neat. Things about this deck is just it's fairly. It's okay. It doesn't have a lot of search ability in terms of the other cards or drawing ability. And as for power as well, power is fairly low on this deck. As far as I understand for this attack pattern, we are forced to not run orders on, the front triggers in this deck, because sadly how the attack pattern works is that Ray-Kai can attack will be our sort of last attacker depending how it looks. And when our Vanguard just swings, Vanguard can get the restand, and then Ray-Kai will get the restand, but the Ryoto will die, sadly, in order to activate the Ray-Kai's ability. So that is something that we'll have to do. We'll also have to pay the extra counterblast for this. So sort of depending of the attack pattern of how this operates, it's just fairly good. But something that is very important in this deck, and we need draws. We need to keep getting copies of Soul Goken. So something that I'm contemplating is adding another card that can give us a draw or something like that. Or just a card that can get us a grade 3. So another card that I am contemplating is, well, we have 2 cards that can just help us out sort of with that thing. So in first case, obviously it's Ryoto. Ryoto's just a fairly good card that can just, if he hits, he can serve as a counter charger. So if Avalon hits, it's something we can do, but its extra ability also is that if he hits as well, I can just retire him, and I can also proc a grade 3 search, which is something fairly important, something that's fairly useful in this deck because we just want to see it. Other card that's also very good is Dragon Nerman. Obviously, it's the extra counterblast, but if we whip it, we get the counter charge, and if something's retired, she gets the extra 5k. The second ability will not proc as often, so she's not as valuable. Ryoto is also very situational, but it's something I can do with pressure. So it's something fairly neat. But overall, this is just how my deck is going to be operating for now. As for other orders, we're going to have to be throwing away the front and focus completely on crits here. So we're just going to be jumping to grid 0s, hoping it doesn't lag as much. And where are we going to be choosing here? Obviously for Planetary Flare, just in case we actually need that. And then for the last ones, we're gonna be adding which one I want. Sunusgori, yeah, probably. Doesn't really matter as much the second one. But like, yeah, trigger lineup is gonna be 7 crits, 4 draws, 4 heals. We're gonna be running of the Amavaria just in case we get multi-attack. And we're gonna be running one of the Draco Kid in case they have the situation of just having the extra crit. I feel like, honestly, that we're gonna get the reset more often, so Amavaria sounds like something that's a lot more possible. But not all decks though restand the exact same way. Some of them do multi attacks by calling again, so sometimes Amavaria just does not proc. So having 2 of her is as good as something, I guess. I don't know. Some decks do have the multi-attack from the Vanguard, so it could be something possible that we could have for her. But it's something that we'll have to contemplate as we like analyze the competitive scene. So we're just gonna update this here and let us jump in. Beep, 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 beep. And let's get started. We gotta move out away from here. This is the premium area, even though some people just commute the standard over there. And we just wait here. Drink some water. Ah, that's better. I do have some tea. I gotta drink the tea I have more often. Mostly because of the fact that I had to not treat my throat properly, and you can't really like drink cold drinks. Well, it's not that you can't, it's mostly like it's not like the proper thing you should do. Like warm drinks are the thing, and I did buy tea that is good for your throat. So I should start like trying to add that. Oh, hello. And okay. Cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for testing purposes, I'll be going first. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got the note discard, but we got some good units. Gonna keep the crit for an extra defense, and then drop this one, and then 1, 2. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're dealing with lyrical. That's fine. 10 draws, so draw. No targets I want, so drop this, and then ride. And then ending my turn. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Sedina. So we're doing the Bermuda Triangle, top out of lock. So we're doing Pacifica most likely. Don't really need damage this early on. Actually. No guard. Damage check. Okay, I guess I get the draw. I forgot to also change Ida's Faro. Ida's Faro is not necessary. We can run Dragveta. So, stand. Did I draw? Yes, I drew. I don't know, man. Stand and draw. And then... Gonna have to drop this one here. Ride. Oh, right. I forgot to activate the ability. I'm dumb. Yeah, I'll do that next time. I forget this thing. So, call this guy here. Activate his ability. Oh, right. I can't. And I'll use it for multi-attack. Screw it. I don't lose really as much here. So it's just like swing here. Nope, not getting boosted. So 10k here. Oh, T, since we both pulled it. Damn. Then nothing. I'm just swinging. Ending turn. I forgot about the Great One's ability of I can just Soul Blast. And I don't really need Soul in this deck, so it's just like... It's a resource I can genuinely just take advantage of. And like any other cards that do have Soul ability, yeah. Also, I deserve that because I fucked up that ride. Yeah, I deserve these. I deserve these. I'm only partially embarrassed. We're gonna put together Vanguard with first rain. No. First rain. Oh shit. So you're just running the right line just to have like more search. 18k. I can do 20k here. I need the damage though. No guard. First rain, yep. Lost a nymph in there. 18k when you attack, they have a great degree of vanguard with Chris Rain. I don't need that. Do I need the extra counterblast? I only need the one counterblast to proc. No, I need two. I'm gonna need two for that. I'm gonna test out that. Stand. Draw. Ooh, that's actually good. Gotta call over this in order to get the wondrous melodies, and then I can restand there. Actually, no, I think I whiffed it. Yep, I kind of did. When 0-1, choose the 1-2 greater card from reveal it into your hand, shuffle your deck. I'm gonna have to get it by that, via that. So, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be multi-attack and less crits. So I'm gonna be dropping him, ride, then Great 2's ability. You roll upon, look at the top 7 cards to Great 2 reveal, put into your hand, shuffle your deck. So top 7, right? Yep. Keep how to reread this. Top 7. Wait a minute. It's a grade 2 or greater, right? Grade 2 card. Okay, yeah. Top 7 grade 2 cards. I can't just like minimize there. Yeah, it's a whiff. Then I don't have a nymph. Only the players when you drop, you may call it to rear. So I whiffed that as well. I whiffed a bit there. Yep. I'm learning. Sadly can't do wondrous melodies. And they have units on board, so I can't do much there. So best I could do is like hit with this, swing with this, there's no wondrous melodies. Call with this. Best I could do is like vanguard restand. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do like something like this. So this attacks, gets the extra boost. This attacks first, and I'm not gonna be doing restand. And then Vanguard can take advantage of that. Yeah, I fucked it up. Battle. So swing with this. Okay. Boost with this. 23k. So then Vanguard attacks 13k. 25k. Nothing. Nothing. Wondrous melodies. Then Counterblast 1. Put 200 stand this unit plus 5k. So I'm just doing it for the extra attack. So just Counterblast 1 attack again. That's fine. And then ending my turn. Sadly, not my best. Not my best, and I don't have the superior right for that. I do have Wondrous Melody, so I get the superior call for next turn. I'll be at 9. I can activate Wondrous Melody, which is 2. And then since I don't have anything else that really uses energy, I can activate the Energy Blast to get a extra draw. This is just me just contemplating because I really fucked up. Okay, it's just a playstyle that I haven't really ever practiced, so I'm just gonna have to like get into the groove. Okay, the grade 2 ability is only for grade 2 searching. Meanwhile, it's only for grade 2 searching. Okay. Beep, beep here, beep, beep. And then Octavia. Oh, it's the ace unit. Should have contemplated that. Having an ace unit would not be bad. It would be a good use also of energy since I'm not using all my energy. Best I'm using the energy is for Fallheart, Eureka, and the ability is a turn. You can return this unit to hand, so Eureka is this one. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to boost Eureka, return to hand. So it's just bouncing, and just power. We got Crescere Cadenza. My unit, perform one of the following of your units, and I'll choose a unit as a different card name. Perform 2 instead of 1. If you chose 4 or more, and all units chosen units have different card name, perform all instead of 1. Draw a card. Energy plus 3. If your units that get power, if you get crit plus 1. So I might have needed the crit one. Return, you return this unit to hand. So he's gonna get 33k. Don't have perfect guard. He's gonna do bouncing abilities. Not actually re-standing, just bouncing. I should have just kept the crit. We're gonna be getting. I'm probably gonna lose this turn. Most likely, yeah. Thinking. Good. Okay, you can turn. Idea about this unit attack greater greater. So blast you then number of rigor to potential to one card from main call to rear. And we have to increase the player's that unit to match this unit's power. He's probably doing that. He already has all abilities out. So best I could do is like take his reign, most likely. 28k. Could intercept with this bastard, but I think I should just contemplate just taking or just cover this. There we go. The multi-attack by the other method. Okay, yeah, I should have saved it. Did not read it all. No guard, man. Oh. Just the extra crit swinging and it's just doing heals. Okay. Crit check, heal trigger, power, recover 1. Check, draw trigger, power, and draw 1 card. I'll take that. 43. I kind of want to keep this one. Likelihood I could draw more. I could throw away the Ryoto. Throw away the Ryoto, intercept with the Ryoto. Saving it for next turn, most likely. This is all of it. I have to overguard, so it's like doesn't matter. Oh no, this one gets a bit more power, so I gotta guard this one, whatever, whether I like it or not. So I'm gonna have to this, and this most likely. Yeah, this, and then this. The other one's coming in a bit bigger. Now, the boosters. Another draw. I'll take it. Yep. Bounce. Stand and draw. Another Wondrous Melodies. I don't get it right in there, so I'm going to ignore that. Instead, what I'm going to do is Ryoto. Activate Ryoto's ability with a kind of +1. Switch my deck for a Wondrous Melodies out of the hand. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then activate Wondrous Melodies. 1, 2. I can search the top 5 for a Nymph card, and I can superior call thanks to the Vanguard's ability from the drop from deck. So let's check top 5. Did not get it, but I got the restand that it is actually useful here. So Nymph, call to rear. And then Jeff Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then Vanguard's ability. Since I activate Wondrous Melody, I can search my deck or drop the 1 card with Nymph. So search my deck again. Get Ray-Kai. Doesn't get any power boost, which is sad. Shuffle deck. And then calling Chambry. Okay, so attack pattern is fairly simple. Attack with this one. Attack with Ray-Kai first with Boosted Rockin. Attack them with Ryoto. Then attack with this one. Hopefully they don't prog any triggers. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get a draw to that. That's really good. And then battle. So first off, the boost. Attacks your Vanguard, 18k. He has a big hand, but there's a lot of cards that he already has. Like, yeah, it's probably just triggers that you're going to be dropping there. And since I activated ability, your opponent cannot intercept until the end of the battle. That doesn't matter. So instead, I'm gonna boost, attack with this. Its ability activates. It's 23k. Twin cast. Then he hasn't taken a hit, so I can just be as generous as I can with this. Yeah, he discarded it already. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 13k to his vanguard. Second attack is gonna come in bigger. He's gonna get extra 5k. He's gonna have one drive. So with a boost, it's gonna attacks. Discards ability plus 5k. 26k. He's gonna take the hit regardless here. And this is about the attack. If you can kind of blast retire from Rodrigo with Lightning from Rioto. So this is the bastard. He dies. And then this one gets resent. No guard. Twin drive. Nothing. Second check. Critical trigger. We throw power to here. Crit to Vanguard. No trigger. Then Vanguard's ability. There's only one Wondrous Melodies there, so I can't really proc it. So I gotta do Counter Blast 1. Restand this unit. Get +5. Has one drive. And the -5k because I gave it to him there. Then the boost. I didn't about that bad. I'll put it into soul. Draw card. And then this lad's ability. All right, he gets extra 5k power. Did not know that, first of all. And then second of all, by paying the Counter Blast 1, throwing a Ryoto away, I can restand this unit and this unit's ability. Since he stood, he can restand itself. And I still have the extra one drive there. That's fairly neat. And then with a boost from this guy attacks your Vanguard, 23k. So that's a trigger that you gotta drop regardless. He took the trigger. Then one attack. That is a 38k one to pass. Nope. And then ending my turn. Sadly, I did not draw any all hearts, so this probably is endgame. I kind of fucked up in the beginning, kind of fucked up in the middle, and in my grade 3 turn, I fucked up in regardless. But overall, the deck seems really functional. Soul Gogan really fixes a lot of the problems. I just wish they just shows a different art, man. It's just like, it's fairly mad that they just shows like dragon with spears instead of like a hermit or like a nymph. They could have chose a hermit, man, since like hermits are like underrepresented on this deck. This is the only guy that really says like, yeah, hermits get something. Wish they did. That's gonna be fairly dangerous. I don't have enough power here. I have the perfect guard, but this is we're gonna call coins. 3 or more cards is like fairly shit. Like this card already has like a billion bonuses. So like guard 3 restrict is kind of a dick move, not gonna lie, considering all the things Chris Rain already does. 38k. We have the restander here. Funnily enough, I think I think Eugene would be good against this deck. That's a 38k. I'll take it. Also Wondrous Melodies, that's fine. 41k, that's fine. And regardless, I have to guard like a amount. This one's just gonna be too big, so I'm gonna sadly have to drop a lot in there. We're gonna have 2 restands, sadly. No guard. I won't survive this. GG. I fucked up there and just did not have like the proper. I feel like my card selection was still perfectly fine though. Actually, no. I think I have some space here I can work around with. This was Nymph versus Chris Rain. And it was a loss of my end. Ah, damn it. Gotta keep pressing number keys, and all my freaking emotes are tied with number keys. Damn it. Okay, that I as well. No, man, I'm gonna be looking at my deck for a bit. Give me a second. I do one other match. I want to look at my deck for a second off piece. So I shall be doing that. Hey, lose the face, you idiot. No, not hands higher. No, not from. Yeah. What are you doing? Lowered his hands. Perfect. No, stop raising them. Are you raising them? No. Smug bastard. I'm just abusing the guy on top, man. There we go. Keep forgetting which keys is which. Okay. So, the only playground I have in order to like move things is basically just having the Joai. I don't know how to feel about her with here. I obviously need the cards in order to take benefit of that, but I don't know how Joai will operate here with that. Something I do really want to keep is Sounds of Wave. Sounds of Wave could genuinely just save me a great 2-turn if I get rushed. I really don't have like defensive measures. I have methods to getting my deck back, because thankfully when I ride Gogen can pick up a card from drop. This guide lets me retain cards from hand. This one lets me pick up a card from the deck. My grade 2, which is like my most valuable slot. Because I have... Wait, I only have 4 of this? That's kind of weird. Okay, I'll be reducing her to 2 to him 4. I don't know why I had that, not to 4. Jesus. Don't know which way. I really need an extra nymph, and Joai is not a bad card. I think the extra pressure would make it a bit better. So let's go type nymph, and in order so I don't have to look, press A. And our really only option is Jami. Just have the extra on hit, so I can just throw her early, and if her attack boosted, then I can pop something if he leaves something mismanaged. Basically it, because the only other card would be Kata. And if I had Kata, then basically I'll be forcing myself to do more of a blitz style build, which is cute, but like, I don't think the deck is flexible enough, considering this is a order deck mostly. So we're just gonna add 2 copies of Jami. Or Hami would be her name. Hami, yeah. Okay, let's look at the deck now. We have 7 crits, that's fine. The heals are fine. The versatility to restand and crits is fine. I just didn't know how that deck played. Orders are fine. Elemental Sanctitude. Then we got Protection Dragon. Our great ones are Shenri. We also have Jami. And we also have Rakin, which is our better target. And then for our grade 2s, we have 4 Fall Heart. We got 4 of the Wondrous Melodies in order to search out for our nymphs. We got Ryoto, which can be recalled by our Vanguard by his 2 abilities, and then given like a minus a crit counterblast for an ability. We also got Ray-Kai, which is our other restander. And then for our last order is just Sounds of Wave. And then we got this guy. We don't really have a method of like powering the board. I feel like front is not that bad, but our front would be very underutilized in the terms that we only get like 2 attacks. And for that reason alone, I'd be like, yeah, it's better to just run crits in that point. Just easier to just pull that thing and then just actually do damage with that. The intercept restraint is good, but just like, I really want to try it with Jami and see how she operates. Because at least with her, I can like have pressure from the get-go. If they just start calling things, I'd be like, yeah, just call something and I'll just try to punt it. That's it. Dragoon of Red Eyes. I'll be challenging him. Seems that's what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to be calling Tails. Let us see. We got Tails. So I'll be going second now. Look, have fun. Good stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Restandard's really good. I only need 1 copy of that. Actually, Jami's a bit... Actually, Persona Right's a lot better. I'll throw away the Jami, keep the Ryoto. And then 1, 2, 3. Shenri's fairly good. I can throw early. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't know why he just shuffles forever. Phantom Blaster. That's interesting. He's running the generic right line. So my turn. Draw. I only have to discard. I'll throw away the Rakin, something I can pick up later. Ride. Then get a draw out of that. Then move that to the back. Call Shenri here just to get the extra boost. And then call the Jami here just to like pressure a bit. I can't really pick her up later. I'll save her up. The battle with the boost, vanguard attack. Skill activated, plus 5k. Got it. Skill trigger, power. Then goes the soul. That's the extra draw is just fairly neat. So end of turn. Doesn't get as much of the advantage it does with like Stealth Fiend because, you know, like I'll take it. Plus, I don't have to risk to retire here. He will have the Blaster Dark though, so Vanguard rear, he can retire another rear guard. Take advantage of that. Okay, seems I'm not gonna be doing the Jami play. He's also doing the Phantom Blaster, so probably he's not gonna have grade 2 units on board. So good thing I don't have to intercept. Honestly, the Battle Sister Coco is freaking good. Just because she's just generic, you just need to be in a clan and have no G-Zone. That's it. That is fairly good. Wind Drive. Could guard it, make him throw resources in the front, but this one's going to be hitting regardless. I can guard that one. I think I'll try it. 23, 1 to pass. $23 to his 8k. Hello, hello. What's wrong, good sir? Hello. OT, does not matter. So damage check. Nothing. Kind of wanted that. Oh, the extra power though was fairly neat. I already used its ability. Doesn't have anything else. I think he's lagging. Yeah, it's lagging a bit. I don't know why. Stand and draw. Thanks to Vanguard. That's not bad. I forgot to switch that out. So Soul Lasting 1. Throw away the Shenry. So I can revive without cost. That's good. Call. As far as I understand, these decks don't have the extra Blaster Darks, I think. Let me look at Phantom Blaster Dragon. Overlord. So about to finish soul draw, call to rear. Yeah, he doesn't have to, but he can recall it again. So I'll be losing the Jami in there. So it's not going to be worth. But another card that is useful though is this guy here. Follows the main phase, activating this card's ability, but to place. Search my deck and pick up a Wondrous Melee. So that is a less of a dud I have in my deck and have it in hand. Shuffle 1, 2, 4, and then I can battle. I'll probably be doing this attack pattern. Back the rear. Just a very good unit that can just get more power. I really don't want it in the board. Heal trigger, power to here, cover 1 damage, and then attack 20 again to the rear. There we go. Should have let it go on, man. Now you don't have counter blast. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now, man? He did not ride. That's interesting. He's just attacking with the 18. He only has 1 drive. I don't really need the extra. I only need like 1 extra damage. 18k. I have 1 in drop that I would really like to have. I only need the 1 damage, so I really can guard it. I can afford it. It hit. Wait, he didn't give it there? Why? That's weird. I have to come in a bit more, but like up it up to 20k, 2 damage. I really don't want it. Like I see no reason. There's gonna be multi-attack most likely. Probably retire. It's probably gonna be crit by ability. We check Phantom Blaster. Yeah, it has crit by ability. This and then intercepting. I can drop Jami in there. Beep beep. Then Sando and Dodoro. Oh neat, that's a good draw. Wanna keep this. I can afford to draw. Doesn't take a shield, Okay, they left. Okay. Not worth recording, I guess, because genuinely they just left. It was a good game. I was having a good deck, and my hand was doing good. Like, man, well, what are you doing with that? Noat asked first. Nope, Noat jumped into a different game, and Rena did not. So, one dos tres cuatro. Heads or tails. Tails, please. Tails, and going second. You dos. Are reshuffled, so un, dos, tres, cuatro, and cinco. Only really need one. The rest of the hand's pretty sweet, actually. Just return one trigger, draw this. Okay, did not matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and ooh, might be dealing with Leonard. It's gonna be interesting. Going second, mostly just so I can have the restand. Or not. That one's placed on the other hand by using discard ability or discard it. Oh, for discard. Okay, yeah, that's really good for that. And draw. So discado a hot heel. Scale, draw one card, and then 1, 2, 3, draw another card. There's not a lot of benefit here throwing anything other than, yeah, just no benefit, so just playing with AK. The draw from draw, and then draw that. Okay. Oh, shove this soul. He's gonna be eating soul. Oh, he saved himself. Jesus. Ending turn. Not a bad defensive lineup of hand. Already a crit's already out, so they have that knowledge. They don't know the draw's out. They don't know I have another crit out, and they don't know I have another heal out. Oh, no, it's not. Roll guarding. I was not reading. Gonna be rushing a bit. Don't like that. I'm gonna be slapping him for that. Everything okay. And then no guard. Critical trigger. 1, 2. Heal trigger. At least the heal procced in my direction. Stand and draw. Vanguard's ability. I can just soul blast 1. Get a free ride out of that. Pretty good ride line there. Then, since I have a counterblast, I'll take advantage of that. I can reveal his ability with a counterblast 1. I could search my deck for a bunch of melees in my deck and add hand, so that's out of my deck. 4. And then, since I have the Jami, I can just do this here. Jami here, and then do battle. With a boost, my Vanguard will attack. Oh, you sweet, sweet summer child. Drive check. No trigger. Then 1, 2, 3. Retire. Oh yeah, you did not expect that. You did not expect the Nymph Brigade slapping your ass, or did you? You did not expect it. Nobody expects Nymph to slap your face like that. A risk I was willing to take. 10k. Damn. Press the O again. Gotta mess around with my keys again. Okay, end the turn. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong key. No, get in. Don't do that, you bastard. Let's see. Nope. Getting the wrong keys, damn it. Okay, which one's the key? Pretty sure I had it. I'm pressing one of the keys too many times. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's the frowning. Oh, wait. No, I don't know which keys I'm pressing. Damn it. I'm in a weird position, damn it. Pretty sure I have multiple of these keys on. In the middle of a fight too. This is so fucking annoying. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'll ignore it. Fuck it, I'm focusing on the fight. 23k. I can cover with 25k. When the unit attacks perform fallen stand, if you stand ability by your vanguard greater ability, now okay, this unit gets cripples one, increase the ability to. It's gonna be bigger. Okay, so I can just afford to be like this, 25k. It gets a restand, shouldn't restand it. This gets extra crit. That's gonna give me the defense here is gonna be bigger at least. 28k. The boost, it just gives an extra power. This just gives a setup and has a it's triple drive. Yep, I don't have the order for that, the blitz order. I do need the damage, so I'm just gonna take it no guard. The rest of the board is not as threatening. Critical trigger, power and crit. I'm back to 3. That's it. Okay. First check. Nothing. Second. Heal trigger. I can recover again. That's perfect. So put that there. So that is a 23k. Swing with that. Let's see. I don't have. I have one nymph I can call there. It's a 23k, so I can sacrifice this one here. Because I can call one from drop. Actually, let me look at... Has it be from drop then? Grade 2 or less card from your drop. Grade 2 or less from your call unit with net. Okay, so I'm going to be doing instead this one so I can get another... Yeah, it's a good one. If not, I would have guarded with like Red Kai. 28k, but thanks to discard ability. That is a plus 15k shield. Goes to drop. Okay, so there's one card I can kill. Okay, then stando. Got 1 energy, 3 energy, so draw. And then for my discard target, I'll be able to call a few cards, so this one's just not a bad discard. Right. Then, Great 2's ability. So as if we wrote upon, I can look at the top 7 cards of my deck. A Great 2 unit from amongst them, and then add it to hand. So in this case, goes to hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Vanguard ability. In this case, we will be calling... Pretty sure I sent you there. There we go. Send Briodo. And then Briodo's ability. I can search my deck for another Wondrous Melodies and add it to hand. So that's a lot for deck fitting that I have there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's the next. Then calling this lad here. I can do Wondrous Melody to look at the top 5. Choose a card with Nymph with normal unit. Yeah, he's fun. If you play a Wonder Tourney, I don't have to have him in the field, so I can just do this. Yeah, because it has no condition, just needs the Energy Blast too, so. 1, 2. And look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Or a Nymph unit from amongst them, and then call it. There's only one target, which is nice, so call it there. And then deck shuffle, send this card to drop. Then, Vanguard's ability, since I play Wonder Tourney, I can search my deck or drop the 1 card, so I'll be searching my deck for another one of these, or I can just choose a Jami, but I can just do this, save the cards from my hand. So I'll be doing a Ray-Kai. Actually, I have one in hand, so instead of Ray-Kai, I will get not another Jami, but get another one of these out. Then call the Ryota in hand, and I really only gotta pay 2 counterblasts this turn, so that's very neat. I already have 1 Wondrous Melody out. Next turn, I'll have a free restand. So, battle. First off, with the boost, this guy attacks 18k to his Vanguard. Also, gets an extra 5k power, because I did activate Wondrous Melody this turn. 28k. Then, with the boost, this guy attacks. So, thanks to the power boost, that's a 23k on his own. Decent numbers. Not the best numbers, but like decent numbers is decent numbers. Won't have the retire here, but I have the potential there. But with a boost, this vanguard attacks only need a 1 to pass. I don't have the Shenry though, which is slightly sad. 2 to pass. Okay. Twin drive. Critical trigger. Vanguard's gonna get the power and crit as well, so it doesn't matter. Check. Nothing. Then Vanguard's ability. And about this unit activate his ability, so I can counterblast 1. Restand it plus 5k power. 1 drive. Then counterblast 1, throw away the Ryoto. Restand this, then this guy's ability. Restands as well. And then we can just do battle again. I could do the 28k double crit, but then I could make it so this doesn't hit. Still do get a drive though, so it's not as bad. So with a boost, this guy attacks 23k. Nothing hits. And then there we go. That is 1 to pass. There we go, 2 to pass. No pass, but there's the... Ooh. Next turn's going to be a bit spicy there. Why'd you frown? Why'd you blush? Get your hands down from there. Okay. Messing with my keys now. No, that's a frown. Okay, finally lowered my hands. Just had 2 of these together. There we go. Finally. Damn it. I'm so happy. Damn it. Okay. Then choose this. Choose this. Choose my loan. Marker. 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 Why doesn't it register marker, damn it? Marker. Not behind our marker. I got my drab. Oh, these controls. It has a 50% chance of getting my words right, but then suddenly it drops to 0. I do not know why the fuck why. Ugh, it's so annoying. Whatever. What are you doing there? If Lave stand, it gains crits. Okay. I have 2 perfect cards. That's perfectly fine. That's 25k with the attack so blast. Okay, it's 5k power. There's a 25, 25, 35 basically. I can guard it 28k. So now is a 16k. That's fine. I can pick him up later. Heck, I can restand him. I can call him for his ability without the reason. Because now he's in drop. But he is a prime target. Also, something neat about this archetype is just that this will get stronger with more nymphs with counterblast abilities. We can just keep using them. So we can just change playstyle. We can change from restand to something else. Like, I'm down for it. 28k. I only need 1 counterblast this turn. So instead, how many triggers does he have out of the deck? He's got 2 crits, some heals, another crit, and front. So there's not a lot of crits. There's a higher chance he probably just doesn't get it. No guard. He only seems to run like 4 crits. OT shit. Regal Helm. It's just a kill one. And he can heal and get an extra draw because of trigger, and then draw because of the effect of the card. And he still has the 1 drive check. Here we go. So first check, critical trigger, power to Vanguard, second check, and no trigger. It's fine. Perfectly fine, because I'm just going to do this here. And then drop this guy here. End your turn, please. Yeah, do your shenanigans and Sando and draw. Because persona right. Draw a card, then discard ability. I'm just gonna call. Now I'm basically not paying counterblast this turn. I just gotta let the red guy call. Now he doesn't have a minus counterblast. Then main phase. Now I just gotta slap a Wondrous Melodies here, which is a -2. Then look at the top 5 cards of my deck to choose a Nymph card and then call it. Sadly, we did not have one. Wish it let me also choose some drop. Just deck is not as great. But then, Vanguard's ability, since I activated that, I can search a deck or drop for up to 1 Nymph card. Let me count first to check I have all my Ryotos in here. I got 1 Ryoto out. 1, 2 Ryotos. In other words, I can search my deck for another Ryoto and call it to rear. And then deck shuffle, and also this lad as well gets an extra 5k power. And thinks I have 2 Wondrous Melodies out of my deck. Yeah. Then battle phase. For the stuff. For the boost, this guy swings to your Vanguard. I have to give that damage back. He freaking healed, man, a lot. 1 damage, thank God he didn't get anything. Then, with a boost, this guy attacks as well. That's a 33 as well. Good numbers when we Persona ride, but other than that, it's just fairly a lot more difficult. There we go, 38k. Made him drop some cards. He doesn't have cards in hand. He might have a trigger. I really want to keep, like, for boost. I think we're, like, in a good advantage. He'll probably aim to take the 3rd hit, though. Want to keep my booster, not keep my booster. I pulled a few triggers, so I think I'm not going to keep it. This guy attacks. $23k. No, yeah, I knew it. Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, I had a good hunch there. I already pulled a bunch of triggers, so there was a higher likelihood. This guy's ability. So, I can choose 2 Wondrous Melodies. Has to be 2, right? So now I put them at the bottom. Bottom. And then restand plus 5k. And then 1 drive. Then this guy's ability, restand, because retire him. And then this guy's ability, restand. So now this is hitting for power. In other words, with a boost, this guy attacks 36k, 1 crit, but damn, we're doing good here. He perfect guarded that, okay. He discarded for that, that's good. And then drive check. No trigger, it's just another Ryoto. But then with a boost, this guy attacks your Vanguard. We're having a good game here. And then ending turn. I have a fairly decent board. I got another Solgogen, so next Persona right next turn is just going to be fairly sweet. This damn deck's operating fairly well. My only complaint is just like, why? Just Dragon, Spear, Dragon. Just make a Hermit, man. Like, it's not like I get another benefit. At best, I could get, like, if I get, like, if this guy was a Hermit, I at least would like, call it or something by its ability if I had no other choice. But, like, no, they just Dragon, Spear, Dragon. Just like, man. At least the archetype's built around its mechanic and not around its Vanguard. I appreciate that. But that's mostly because the mechanic existed. If this appeared now, like, fully everything here, then 100% they all would have, like, you need Dragon Spear, Knight Solgogen, or some shit like that. It'd be super lame. This doesn't have crit by ability, I guess. I don't know. We already have him at 5. He has 5 cards in the drop. Funny thing about the deck, just makes the entire board. That's really good. 18k, it's going to restand regardless. Turn, it gets minus. So I get your Persona Road this. Persona Road. They did not Persona Road. It's not a -10 instead. Choose a new attack as 5 can penalty in a battle. Choose one of your opponent's unit until the target gets -5k. I can just save that. I can just guard with. I just gotta keep guarding with like this. And then like another copy. This is probably the one I'm gonna be calling for ability. Call for the restand. I can still have the Ryoto. I don't have enough Wondrous Melody. I have like one deck still. Has the extra crit, 28k. They all have crits, probably because of the order. Attacks, against crit +1. It's a good proc prayer. So if any of them hits, I just die. So it just can't get hit here. Don't have my Sentinel, so I'm gonna have to do this. Gonna have to drop the Fall Heart. It's not gonna be doing anything here. Yeah, Fall Heart. I can keep it for like a counterblast like guard, but like I think I can survive without him. Extra crit. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, it seems there's a glitch here. I might have to close it in the game again. Yeah, there seems to be a glitch. Now it's getting like the proper crits here. The 38k. -5. Might have to done this earlier. That would have proc like better the benefit. 28k and then just guard with. Oh, I might have fucked up here, yeah. Yeah, I fucked up. Because now I have to guard with like this. Yeah, I fucked up. Damn. I think damn it. Yeah. Yep. I fumbled here. I had to keep it. I wasn't counting. There's also the fact I didn't activate this card earlier. If I did, if I activated for guarding Belnor, I could have kept Belnor -5k until the end of turn. Now I can only guard with a 28. I basically gotta heal again. Nah, I fucked up there. GG. Leave. Yep. Save. Replay. Yep. I lost again, and that is Nymph versus Tree Lady, one who governs trees. I don't know. World, whatever. World Tree. Whatever. Lost again. Yeah, I fucked up there. God damn it. Okay, I gotta fix all these keys things. They're annoying. Nope. Which one? Now I don't remember which one's tied to this. This is fairly annoying. Nope. There we go, one. Yeah, I forgot to throw away this one. Get Dragveda. Get in there. Save deck. Decks. Nymphsong. Deck roll is fairly functioning. Yeah, it functions fairly well. Thing I could do in order to like expedite it, it's only if I have 2 Wondrous Melodies or already have one in deck and I already have Ryoto, is basically just activate Wondrous Melodies early, get just a Nymph or whatever, get Ryoto out already so I can have the extra attacker, and then I can have 2, and then I can activate the restand ability without the counterblast. That is something I could do. Okay, so I got a Masaki 2. Nope, Masaki 2 is already in the game, so let's just swat. Yeah, let's jump in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop shuffling, man. Shuffle too many times. And he chooses second. Okay, then good luck, have fun. Which shuffle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for the second turn. Could discard. I could throw this one away. Throw this away. Throw this away. 1, 2. That was great. Not a great hand, but not super terrible. Sandro, stando. Drop the draw. Ride. Get nothing out of it. Enter. I do have a guard at least for the first turn, but I do want to take it with the risk of like most likely getting a Ryoto there. We're dealing with Drajul here. I'm guarding. I'm not gonna take damage. Fun trigger. Not bad. Stand draw. This guy's ability. So blast 1. Was a free ride. Not a free ride, but you know. Less cards from hand is the better. Then call this one here. I don't remember if they have a retire ability here. I don't know if it's a rush. I'm pretty sure they can set up a board. They have a pretty big hand. So I don't really want to risk it as much. So actually, don't lose anything by throwing the Jami here. Jami hits to your Glint. There we go. Then we'll attack. That's 5k. 5 check. No trigger. Not bad then. No. Draw. Dude, Ryoto there. That's good. But considering how my setup is, I'll probably have to drop the Ryoto to guard something here. I have to drop the Ryoto for that ability so I can get a free search with my Solgogen. So Solgogen can benefit out of that. Because I genuinely do not have any proper discard targets. So drop here. And draw. Seems I'm not going to be going full power yet. Right. First off, Energy Blast 3. 1, 2, 3. Get a draw to that. Then, Vanguard's ability. Choose a Hermit or something. Call. Actually, doesn't. Actually, I can do that so I get to minimal resources then. His ability. I can search my deck for Wondrous ability. Melodies at the hand. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I have a new guy from last week. Kind of love him. He's genuinely just him. Do that, then activate Wondrous Melodies. See if we can get Ryota. 1, 2. Nah, that's fine. Not paying attention for lyrical. Sadly we didn't get a Ryota here. We didn't even got a Nymph here. That sucked. I was sadly a whiff. Do I have a Nymph though? Oh wait, deck. Oh fuck, deck. Forgot. Now his ability, search deck. I really don't get a lot of benefit here from like committing to a Ryota in play. I could have him out though. Anyway, it's a 10k, attack with the other 10k. Yeah, I'm not doing like a lot here. Could save the Ryota for like next turn, but I still need to see him, so like let's get him out first. Also, no, not that. Just his ability, plus 5k. Don't know really what its retirability for this deck is, so I'm just gonna throw everything here. This is in them. I gotta get the retire here, but I can just hit with numbers. Actually, I can just hit with numbers with this. That's fine. So bad. So let's do 15k here. Then I can swing with this. Yeah, I can do that. I only have one Wondrous Melodies on drop zone. I don't even have another Wondrous Melodies on me. So I probably just gonna need the Ryoto. I need to draw the Ryoto or Wondrous Melodies. So Vanguard swing. Anyway, don't have the restand. 25, 32 to pass. Nothing. Oh, thank God. Draw the Ryoto. Let's go. And then with a boost, this guy attacks. Since it's boosted by Nymph, plus an extra 5k power. Push him to 4. Not bad. Going first, we're not all that powerful. But we did push him to 4, which is not bad. We did rush early, but like... I'll take it. I'll take it. I shall take it. My little guy's getting fucked up because I had to push up when keys, man. Sorry, man. Let us see what we're doing here. 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 Fix it. Tacos. 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 Tira pie. Tara talas. And we're about to be wrecked a bit by Drajul because I do not know how to play, especially Magnus. I sort of knew how to Drajul played. I do not know how Magnus plays. I have not played against this bastard. Attack, so plus 4 different grades. So your opponent's Vanguard's grade to grade. Did you engage crit plus 1 if the effect increase? No effect. Hard to do when no grade 3 and soul. Oh. 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 That's what I'm thinking. Jesus, that's societally sad. Okay. Then no guard, I need the damage. Heal trigger, that's fine. Oh shit, the twin cast is coming back. Actually good. I got a damage though, so I can do shit. Actually, I'm gonna need to. Ryoto. Just send this, and regardless, need the 2 damage. Just want to send the Ryoto just in case. I draw Persona. I did not draw Persona, so that's fine. Sadly, I will need like a bit of Counterblast in order to make shit work here. So sadly, I have to do Ryoto. I have to do his ability, Counterblast. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This works. Oh, this Vanguard was actually made well. Jesus. They expected this to happen. Okay. This was not a terrible, like, construction. They just... Their overall teaming is just, like, fairly weird. 1, 2. Look at the top 5 cards on my deck. Give me a Nymph, please. We got a Nymph. Put this one here. And then I still don't have a Nymph on. Oh, right. Vanguard's ability. Activate a Nymph. I can search my deck for decking out a Jami. This freaking works. I can only need 2 counterblasts to make this work. This is a freaking solid, not gonna lie. And now just get the Jami out. Already called it, so take shuffle. And then that for Wondrous Melodies plus 5k. We're not gonna be hitting as amazing numbers, but this is gonna be 23k all out. So that's gonna be fairly good. We won't have to retire for the Jami, but we do like next turn pressure. So battle. And we already have 200 melodies on Dropzone, so we will have a free restand. So with a boost, this guy attacks. 23k to his... Go to 4 damage, go to 4 damage. It's fine, man, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Come on. Now with a boost, this guy swings as well. 4 damage, that is funny. And now with a boost, my Vanguard attacks. One thing, Vanguard's not going to be swinging a lot, but like the restand's fairly nice. And there's like, pretty sure we can try like run an order or something that can do shit like that. He's contemplating. What card you can discard? Yeah, discard, buddy. Wind drive for sure. Heal trigger. Not recovering, but we're going to be swinging with a lot more power for Vanguard. So I will be taking that. And then second check. Persona right for next turn. Let's go. Then this guy's ability. Since I have 2 Wondrous Melodies. Bottom of the deck. This was not badly constructed. All right. Stand this unit, and it gets a plus 5k. Put that in the trigger. Then, this guy's ability with a counterblast 1, throw away a Ryoto, and then stand this unit. And then, thanks to Blade Rock King, stand this unit as well since the nymph in front of it restood. So now, this is packing some heat right here. And now, Vanguard swing, 28k. He has to guard this. Yeah, he does. And since I restood, yep, it gets extra power. So it's a 1 to pass. Yeah, he has to drop something else. That means he has key cards in hand in order to make the play for next turn. That is good. Okay, so first check. Well, drive check. No trigger, but that's a Wondrous Melody Sister. That's a free card I just saved myself with. So now, with a boost 23k, you're probably going to take it or save. There we go. He's going to drop another. 23k. I restood, so he got that. So both of them proc. So it's really cool, but like pressure. And next turn, the 2 Jamis are alive. So then if any of these two, if either the Ryota in this lane or this attack from the Vanguard hits, we will have a retire activate. Because we will have enough Energy Blast to do Wondrous Melodies and that shenanigan. And since we have Persona Ride, we can do either 2 things. One, because it purifies the Ryoto from the drop. Actually, let me check how many. We have 2 Ryotos out. Drops when we don't have anything. So we can do either 2 things. Sacrifice the Rekai to have the restand for free. And just do 1. And then for the second ability, we can call the Ryoto. Now for next turn, we do have to pay 2 counterblasts again. 38k. Is anybody gonna restand? We just stand this unit. That's the guy. I do have it. It's a 38k. So just gonna do 28k. 43k. We're gonna need 2 damage though. He's gonna get the crit. So, and I don't have the order, so I have to do perfect guard. Look at the top card of your deck. Oh, that's kind of cheating, man. And then counterblast 1, stand this unit. So I'm gonna have to do counterblast this, drop the Rakeen. Top or bottom? Top, got it. Okay, that's important information. Critical. Yeah, I just want that crit. Throw it somewhere. Second check, heal trigger. Oh, that's good. I just need to take this hit. This hit is blocking it because the restand. There we go. Also, I have 0. Two drives. Fuck, I gotta risk it. I need the damage. Front trigger. I can perfect guard the other attack, though. Nothing. Lost of Wondrous Melodies. That kind of sucks. 66. Kinda have to guard it here. Veta. And then this lad here. And thanks to his ability. That's a 15k shield, buddy. I survived. And you survived as well. We can do Ryoto. We're doing Ryoto. So ride. Get to draw out of that. Then, so Gogan's ability. Look at that Persona roll, otherwise that heal would have screwed me low. That's Vanguard, man. That's Vanguard. That's Vanguard for you. All right. So I drew for ability, then Gogan's ability. Choose a card from my drop. Sadly, they only got these Ryotos, so I'm going to do Ryotos. I got the 2 counterblasts, so that's not that as bad, but like, you know. Here's ability. It's a free counterblast, so I can search my deck for a Wondrous Melodies. Take it out. At it. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then just do Wondrous Melodies here. Actually, do I need to do it? Contemplating. I really don't need to have to do Wondrous Melodies. I will lose a bit of power here, but this is still a 28k. It just won't be 33k. So basically, swing with this first, swing with this first. I won't have the Superior Call from Drop Zone, but this is like building, like... Yeah, I think it's... Kind of have to, though, yeah. I have to. For next turn, if I have a next turn, I kind of have to. Anyway, it lets me deck then a bit more if I do pull the Nymph. I didn't pull it. Oh, wait. Since I did do Wondrous Melodies, I can look for a card in my deck as Superior Call it, and then have it out. Doesn't have to be an open rear guard. So just send this guy out so I can call another Ryoto. Regardless, I still have a Wondrous Melodies in hand. Like shuffle. Yeah, I can just deck them a bit more. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I sadly didn't proc for the first one, but for the second one I did. And now Ryoto gets into 5k power. But I'm swinging Optimal. So we're gonna be doing shenanigans here. So he's gonna be at 4 damage. So I'm gonna do a bit of pressure here by... I'm gonna do a bit of fun here. So swing with this, activating his ability. There we go. Now I'm gonna do something risky on my end. Retire. Pretty sure he has another one in hand, but it's worth the risk. Beep, beep. 33k. He's at 5, and he lost the other one. And then he's gonna guard regardless. I'm only 23k. I'm gonna jump to 28k. 31k. I'll do it for the magic number here. Well, not magic, but like, you know, it's something. I'll take it. Perfect guarding. There we go. Wind drive. First check. Second check. Then Vanguard's ability. Counterblast 1. Restand. Plus 5k. Then Ray-Kai's ability. Counterblast. Retire. Restand. Then restand. He's at 5 damage still. One drive. Swing. 23k since I restood. It gets an extra 10k, so that's a 1 to pass. Well, we're waiting. He didn't risk it. He did the right thing. Power to Ray-Kai. And with a boost, Ray-Kai swings to 43k. 33k, you're still going to need 15k more. There we go. He probably has a pretty decent board there. But I do have a Blitz Order that can permanently lower the power of one of his cards. And he didn't Persona right either. Beginning of your right phase. No, he still has it. He did. Damn. Okay, yeah, this is going to be dangerous. He's probably going to be doing this, but we dropped his extra drive check. He does double standing, though. He has the counterblast to do it. He's gonna do double that. So this is fairly dangerous for me. So I'm gonna have to drop this first. And he Persona Roll as well, so this works in my benefit. So activate this card. Already activated. Minus 10k. This works in my favor. Let's go. Then just intercept with the Ray-Kai, and there we go. Now I got Ray-Kai in the drop zone. Which I already had one, but like, you know, that's really neat. 38k. Much counterblast as he runs the deck. Runs quite a few of them. He doesn't have. He runs the front, but he doesn't run the draws. That's why. It's a mix of crit and fronts. Let me count. Yeah, 1 crit out. 2 crits, 1 front. 3 crits, 1 front. 4 crits, 1 front. 5 crits, 1 front. 6 crits, 1 front. Got 6 crits, 2 fronts, 12 cards in deck. Vanguard's gonna be swinging a lot higher. So I'm gonna have to drop quite a few cards here. So I'm gonna have to drop 4 cards to guard this properly. Actually, I have the heal here, so heal, and then drop this guy here. 33k. He has the counterblast to pay for it. Jader. Oh, 38. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna have to drop. 2 crit plus. Yeah, it just won't proc this for the extra crit. It's gonna be the Vanguard. Sadly, I'm gonna have to take it. That sucks. I might have to lower the Vanguard. I forgot about the extra crit by his ability. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked here. I'm gonna have to need to pull a heal. Pretty sure I still have some in my deck. I've only pulled 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, that's not. And I've drawn the Dragveta either, too, as well. Yep, I'm just kind of fucked. No guard. Kinda need the heal here. Yep, I'm dead. He pulled his 7 crits. Well, I got nothing. Yeah, GG. How do I make this work more? Just kind of bad because it's just the pile I have. Let's see. That was Drajuled. Nymph versus Drajuled. Versus Drajuled. Sadly, that was another loss. This time it was just a matchup thing. I've really got to change the eyes. The emotes are annoying. Let me just keep forgetting that for card games I use the keyboard a lot, so yeah, this does not work in my favor. There we go. And now I gotta choose what the heck I'm doing now. Generally speaking, I don't really have like a lot of options of how I'm guarding here. Best I could do is like add another extra card to draw. Is the best I could genuinely think of. But like my deck thins out fairly and well enough. I think just Fall Heart just not as compatible with this deck as I think it is. It's still a fairly good card, and it can be used for counterblast, but just like for this deck, it's just not as amazing because it just does. He's basically just a 5K. Like for some discards, sure, but like most of the time, he's just there. I'll still keep him, but like, I just wish we just need better Nymph in our pile. Because Chibi is fairly good and it can be procced a lot of the times, but just didn't draw it. I run 4 drops. Sadly, I have not been drawing into the stuff I wanted. Yeah, it's just like, this is just what we have for now. I have to wait till they make more Nymph cards, but they're going to be like hesitant. Or they're going to do the thing they do to us to Dino Dragons. They're just like, hey, look, this other archetype needs support. Put a Dino Dragon in them and make it not Dino Dragon support or Venetress for it's like annoying. Annoying. Fairly annoying. Okay, just SWAT. You got that good. You got Witch 7. Water drink. Please move out. I want to eat lunch. Come on, move. I gotta eat lunch. Doing Cardfight earlies. Come on, move. I want lunch. Lunch, baby. 2, 3, 4. Hi, Tails. Hello, Tails. Tails. I'm going segundo. And good luck, have fun. You dose. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, the draw's not bad. Do booster though. Yeah, better. Bottom. Bottom. Don't need this guy bottom. 1, 2, 3. 200 melodies is not bad. I could try the double wondrous melodies to get the free restand. I'll do that. I forgot I shuffled. Nah. Let's see what we doing here. And draw. So discard target would be Rakin here. Right. Yeah, I forgot. I shoot the hand. Forgot about that. There we go, draw. Then 1, 2, 3, draw. That's fairly good, not gonna lie. I could do a lot of shenanigans there. Then call Shenri here. Main phase, then jump to battle phase. Fuck it. Right there for the chocolate biscuit. AK, I can still get the boost in there. Whoa, that was a whole lot of nothing. Hope I can draw Drug Vader on my end. Nope, but it was a crit that did not go, sadly. And ability go to soul. Drop. Oh, neat. Kind of drew the cards I wanted. Okay. Got a 2 wonders melodies. Got a freaking Ryoto. I can just Ryoto early. Just get another wonders melodies out of my deck. And then for next turn, I can just... Yeah. I'm still doing it. Are you gonna commit another card? You could totally do that. You can 100% commit another card, good sir. There's nothing wrong with committing cards, man. We all do that. It's all fun, man. It's fun. 15k. I do not like that, so I'm gonna make a committed card. 1 to pass. Didn't hit. No guard. Also Shanri, sadly. Stand and draw. Then this lad's ability. Throw that Shanri out. Second ride. Free rider, muchas gracias. Then move this guy to the back because there's nothing there to do. And call a Ryoto. Activate Ryoto's ability with a kind of +1. I can search my deck for just melodies out of the hand. Deck shuffle. Hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then activate said wondrous melodies and just 1, 2. Look at the top 5 cards of my deck. Choose a... Ooh, hello. I don't have to target the one and drop. I can just do detecting things. Or I can do Ryoto. Ryoto's a 15k. I'll do that. More attackers. I'll take it. Goes to drop. And then... Rekai's ability. Plus 5k. Could have done Ryoto from hand, but I want to keep it. Could have done for crit too. Damn, that's crazy. Oh no, it's only our Regalia. Yeah, that's fine. So battle. I'm just doing this for the lulz. So attack like Grace. Yeah. Perfect. Then my Vanguard swings to your Vanguard. Dark check. Draw trigger. Thank you. Power and draw. Then with the boost, as a guy attacks, it's going to be a 33k to your Vanguard. Yeah, take your hit, sir. Then ending my turn. Yeah, neat. If I have the proper formation, I can just go early and just slap people. Just fairly works because Ryoto already hits like a 23k on his own, thanks to if he gets a booster. And then if I'm able to do Wondrous Melodies and search it early, I can just do Ray-Kai. I think that's the playstyle that we have to do with this deck. This deck, if you have the resources to do early, then just do early. Obviously, the point of that is that you have 2 Wondrous Melodies, and if you have 2 Wondrous Melodies, or at least have the Wondrous Melodies and Ryoto, then you do that. And at least try to have like a backup Ryoto. Yeah, we might need a counter turn. Yeah, sadly, it's just very tight, this deck. At least with the search of Regalia, we might have a chance to get another Ryoto. If not, we can at least get another Rekai. I prefer to have the Ryoto. I don't think I want to do the Wondrous Melody here, so I think I'm just going to be dropping this one. It's a 39k. No guard. Front trigger. Power to all. Check. That's fine. Only really need the 1 damage this turn. So I can be a bit more... Anyway, the other hits are going to be fairly strong. So, start with this, 25k. 35k here. Because I'm doing the math, because this is going to be free. The resend's going to be free. This is going to be free because I'm going to guard with him. Be free with him. I'm going to get another superior call, so I'm probably going to get call a card from drop. I'm pretty sure I have one of my resenders on drop. Nope, I got a call from that from drop, then do that. I got to do this. This. And then this. And then just drop another. Yeah, I only need the 1 counterblast, so I'm not gonna like take the hit. It's not gonna be worth. Next turns are gonna be a lot more dangerous as well, so it's just like it's not worth, honestly. So stando. Bro. Ooh, yeah, we're dropping the Ryoto. Anyway, we got one for next turn, so that's fine. So ride. Then first off, ability. I'm gonna top 7 cards from my deck. Use a grade 2 unit from among them, add it to hand. I won't be able to do Fall Heart this turn. But thanks to grade 2 unit, add it to hand. Actually, decking the Fall Heart would be better. 1 less dud in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then doing this guy's ability. Then doing a Wondrous Melodies. Now by paying 1, 2. And the top 5 cards of my deck. Choose a nymph from amongst them. And superior call it. Gonna call... Sadly, I have to call for this in order to benefit anything. So I'm gonna do this one here. Actually, Okay, it doesn't have to be reroll. Call to reroll shuffle your deck. Okay, so better yet, call it here. Deck shuffle. Then Vanguard's ability. I can search my deck for Nymph or Hermit. Call it. Then call and you guys' ability gets an extra 5k power. Then battle. I can keep poking the rears. I think I gotta do that. They're just gonna be annoying there. There's gonna be bigger boosts, so it's just like they're a 10k shield. Let me think. 10k shield. So if I waste an attack here, a 15k attack. Yeah, I can just swing Vanguard. I don't have weak attacks, so it's just like regardless. I think he's just gonna use the intercepts. He's not apparently. He's gonna keep him there. And with the boost, this guy attacks. Plus okay. Swing cast, 28k. Then 13k to his Vanguard. Pop, 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 20k. Beep, beep. Bottom. Restamp plus 5k. Fire. Restand. Heal. Stand. Then 23k. Bum bum bada bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. Ah, yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what I thought. Because with the boost, this guy attacks, plus this guy's ability, plus an extra 5k power. One drive. So, nothing. He'll trigger. Jeff's the soul. Draw one card. This turn. Attacked. The attack pattern made him slightly confused. Next turn, basically same thing. I have a Wondrous Melodies, but now I have to do a Ryoto in order to get another one. No cannibals the entire turn. That was a good turn. Not gonna lie. Let us see. He's gonna be doing that shenanigan. Yeah, give us some grass. This is just by running from a unit with the usual just say with the unknown is running from this unit. Draw a card. $48k. Too big. Just don't have enough guards here. Vanguard's gonna be swinging. Oh yeah, your turn ends, man. Yeah, good game, good game. Just boost with your Vanguard, that's fine. Get my red tie though. Yeah, you get him. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I don't mind. You do that, sir. Okay. Pull it in your head. Yeah. Uh-huh. Restand. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Just keep going. Keep going. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine, good sir. Go team. Yeah. Hmm. That's fine. Thank you. Stan, give me persona. Did not get persona. So sadly, did not take any damage that turn. In other words, I gotta have to save up my Wondrous Melodies and do another thing next turn. I don't have my restand proc. Gonna have to choose. Don't have to do Wondrous Melodies in order to do that shenanigan. So I think I'm just gonna be swinging with cards here. So I'm just gonna save my Ryoto. Just gonna be swinging with the restands. So call this guy here. Call this guy here. And then just call this guy here, honestly. Yeah, it's gonna be very you're just doing the restand from Vanguard. So battle. The boost, this hits the Vanguard. If it hits, it's gonna be funny. You guarded it, that's funny. So with a boost. This attacks your Vanguard. Yeah, I just don't have the damage to do the shenanigans. Heal trigger, recover 1 damage. Power 2. Here, recover 1. Second check, critical trigger. Power and crit. Go 2 damage, please. Critical trigger, that's fine. Then, Counter Blast 1, restand, plus 5k power. Then, 1 drive. 38k to your 23k. Come on, it's just for damage. I mean, what's wrong? Come on. 30k, yeah. One more card. Yeah, there we go. Pass. Oh, damn, next turn's crazy. Okay, then with a boost, this guy swings at your rear. And there we go, end of turn, your move. Got 2 damage, you can work things, man. You can work things. I got if he gets crit by ability, right? And he does not have it here. He mostly has to restand for front row. So right now, Cure Flare Draco Kid, you're looking kind of sus. Right? You ain't doing nothing much. Thankfully, he does not have Persona Red, so that works out in my favor. Now, as in terms of abilities, we got a few options. Okay, next turn, we are throwing away the Ray-Kai. We already have a Ray-Kai in drop zone. We don't have to really guard with him. We can just keep it in board. We just use that as intercept. We're probably going to use that as intercept. 35k. We got a 28k guard and guard. We don't have a crit power proc here. So we can just do this here. Actually, does he have another crit proc here? His other Leonorn, maybe? Nope, no crit by ability proccing, so dropping it here does not make us suffer. Yeah, because of this guy. 43k. 13k. Vanguard's gonna be doing that shenanigan. Restand the front row. So The attack will not boost it. It doesn't get boosted. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Awesome persona, right? That's fine. And other attacks. Blast. Blast 2. $56, triple drive. No, it's an attack won't boost. It's a 56. I can't guard that. No guard. I did not read this card completely. Critical. Power crit. Draw. Power draw. Another crit. So I'm at 5 damage now. Unexpected. Didn't like that power. Did not like that. And there goes my other persona. 43k. This is annoying. Gonna have to do all heart ability activated, energy blast 3. Draw card. That would have been good. This is a 15k. I'm gonna need the 15k activate. Minus 5k. And then intercept. Beep, beep, beep. Sadly, I just didn't read, man. This is gonna be 33, 33. I'm gonna have to bet on like this guy here. Draw one card. Oh, thank God. 33k and 50k. Now kindly fuck off, sir. It was a whole lot of bullshit. And then draw. That's my turn to do a whole lot of bullshit. Draw. And skill Hatsuo. We'll be calling this side here. Main phase, then do good old Dangerous Melody. So 1, 2. The top 5 cards of my deck. Nothing there. Then, as ability, switch my deck. Throw away this guy to throw Ryoto. Then, Ryoto's ability, I lost 1. Push my deck for Wondrous Melodies. The hand. Shuffle. And then battle. Also, this guy gets an extra 5k power. And then punching in the face. So first off, boost this one swings. 33k. Look it. 33k. Mm-hmm. 38k. This guy swings. 31k. Beep, 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 beep. Draw trigger, power to heal draw. Heal trigger, power to heal and recover 1. Heal Hatsuo, kind of last 1. Restando, plus 5k. Then, Scale Hatsuo, retire. Restand, Scale Hatsuo, stando. Then, Bangato swing, 38k. Drive. Oops, sorry, hit the mic. 38k, 33k, extra, 48k, 53k, 53k, 58k. No pass. That is just a Jama. Then boost 43k. Got a perfect card. Yep, there he does. End of turn. If he has any other guy setting up a proper board, my abilities, I'm kind of fucked. I got one perfect guard only. I got some decent guards, but I only got like one perfect guard. The one that covers the insurance of his reveal card. And that was what I was afraid of. Yeah, card that can get him extra cards and he doesn't have to forgo anything else. This guy's the most dangerous card of them all. Do not have enough to guard all that. Intercept. Yep, 38k. Vanguard's going to swing with a lot more power. Does he get the triple drive? He does not. He has the twin drive, like because I'm going to my two with the attack boosted. So you get drive +1. I have to discard regardless. So last attacks are going to keep hitting harder. Best I can hope is just they don't get crits. 38k, 38k, 33k. And then guard with Yama. Vanguard's ability with Wondrous Melodies. I only need one Counterblast to do next turn shenanigans. He's attributing power now. 53 triple drive, and then he's got a restand regardless. Regardless, it's not looking good. So best I could do is like this here. Yeah. It's just too much power, man. Draw and drive. Alright, the other one's gonna be hitting harder. I wish I could guard it. No guard. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked. I need a heal here. I wanted to have a card to guard the Vanguard, but I just didn't have it. Yeah, GG. Ah, man. We had close games, but like, damn. It's always like, Nymph needs more cards because if we can change something for the Mata or have like an alternative strategy, it'd be better. But like, something to change the Mata, honestly. Nymph versus Leonorn. Norn. Another loss. I had losses the entire day. Oh, well, what can you do? And, well, that's all. Thanks for the day. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We've had a lot of fun. Don't forget to please donate to St. Lee's Cares for the St. Jude's Hospital for the show. The QR code was there in the corner. I should generally just make an announcement there on the side. I keep forgetting. But I'll make it. I'll make it today. Because I'm going to keep forgetting, so it's better to just like have that announcement just happening. What else would I should do? Overall, the deck works fairly fine. It's just that we just don't have enough support. We just need more support. Because this combo works fairly well when we do the Persona turn. Hitting 33 is fairly fine. It's not enough numbers to like compete with other decks. But like it's fine for what it is, especially since we got a lot of resource getting thanks to the Vanguard, which they had a different art for that, but like whatever. Dragware Fall Heart sort of works, not always works, just sort of works. We just were lucky last game with like getting more heals, having a lot more damage. Rakeen's fairly fine, just keep it there. We have a restand, so that's fine. Just say something for Hami's just basic. Or like something else to switch this Shenri out, something like a Shenri for like Nymphs. But like this was not a good like design for like name. They should have made it like a hermit. They made a boss monster a hermit that would have given us just like another dragon. It's just like it's throwaway. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming. We've had a lot of fun. And now let us find somebody to raid. There should be still somebody like playing some Vanguard around here. Oh, they got boosters at 10 opening. All right, that came in. I should order a box maybe. I'll probably, if it can come to next week, then that'd be fine. Like, I come to one of my locals. I might go to my locals and order. I'll check the prices because in the end, it's prices what's gonna get me. But without further ado, let us jump in. We'll be raiding Eradicator VT. He's doing some Cardfight Vanguard boosters at 10 openings. So say hi to them there. Thank you everybody for coming. Please donate to St. June's if you can for the St. Lee Scares. The QR code is there. But thank you everybody for coming. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, next stream is today. We're going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Masochist. Sorry about that. It's going to be very fun. I'm going to try to make a generic deck of what we got already for our base. But yeah, we're just raiding. Let's rate. Bye-bye.